right, so we are headed out to a parcel of land right now, and what we're looking for is we're looking for the head gate on the irrigation canal. And the reason we're looking for that is what we did was we actually checked with the title company, and we were looking for access, legal access, to get irrigation down to this parcel. And what we found is that this parcel has 1.9 acres of irrigation rights. We checked the irrigation company, but through looking at title, we determined that there is no legal access to get that irrigation down to this lot. So we are going up right now to locate that head gate and see where it comes off of the main canal, so we can see what property it actually is touching, the actual neighboring parcels. So we can go ahead and work up a legal document that we have already contacted an attorney that specializes in irrigation rights that would allow us to get access, essentially an easement across this neighbor's property to get the irrigation down to the property that we are in escrow on right now. So we're almost out here now. We're going to get up here to the top so we can get up and walk out on this ditch, and we'll show you a little bit more about what is going on when we get here. So we'll talk to you in a few minutes. All right, so we made it up top here. We're actually, you can see the ditch here behind us, or the canal. It's actually a very large canal. And so what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna walk down this way, and supposedly the head gate is probably about, I don't know, 1,000 yards this way. So we're gonna walk down this direction and see what we can find, and then we'll find out what property's up against. So, all right, so head on down with us. All right, so we made it over here. We walked probably 500 yards or so, and we found the head gate over here. So I wanted to go take you over here and you can actually see this here. So what you're seeing here, this is the main canal right here. So this is actually flowing this direction, and this is the gate that we're seeing at the top. All right, so come down here, you can see this. They got the concrete here where the water flows into here, and this gate controls all the water that goes underneath this road that you can see that's actually here. This is a road that's used to maintain this ditch. It just runs for miles and miles and miles. So if you take a look back over here at this gate, you see there's a number on here. It's 120, and they got 12 on this side here. So they're able to number these so they know where these are located. You can contact the irrigation company and they'd be able to reference where this is located. So what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna walk across the road, and I wanna show you where this water goes and then how they control it. All right, so we're gonna walk on this direction here. All right, so we're come on down a little bit closer here, and what you can actually see, we're walking. This is it's just a concrete basin that they have, and they have these gate valves in here that control the water of where it actually flows to the different properties. So this is it's a big old basin, and on this end over here, you can see. You can't actually probably won't be able to see this with the actual camera, but there's about a 12-inch pipe. Radius pipe down in here, probably about 6 or 7 feet down, and that runs out. If you come over this direction, you can see this pipe. It actually goes on top of the ground. It's not buried, and this is just running out. So what we're faced with at this point is we've got a ton of trees here, and on this is someone else's property, so we have to get that easement we were talking about so we can get access to our parcel, which is way over that direction. So part of the problem is going to be getting this thing to actually gravity flow down to that lot without having to pump it. So we're going to have to look at that too, the elevation that we have as far as the drop. So a few things going on. So we have to get a hold of the attorney that we were talking about that can write up that access agreement for the irrigation, and that's probably going to be about $1,000 or so. But we need to actually get that done before we close escrow to make sure that we got our water rights intact and we have everything, the access that we need to get them to it. So that's really, really important. So interesting things ahead. We're going to be figuring this out. We got to contact this owner next to and say, hey, can we actually, would you agree to allow us to get our water across your property and make sure that that's going to be okay with them. So, all right. So I hope that was helpful. Learn a little bit about irrigation and how you get water to your property and some considerations. So thanks for tuning in and have a great rest of your day.